Chaos control. Hey folks, this is the one, the only Sonic the Hedgehog, speeding at you faster than the speed of sound, and looking oh so sweet doing it. And we're back, folks! Another episode of Season 2 of Helluva Boss, and we got another one coming at you pretty much almost immediately after this. I mean, by the time this goes up, we'll probably be recording the reaction to the next video, but yeah. Season 2, episodes 8 and 9 pretty much came out almost rapid fire. We got one at the end of May. We got the other one at the end of June. We're reacting to the May episode now. This is, of course, the full moon. The one coming up after that's going to be called Apology Tour. Then we're not going to be seeing any new episodes, sadly, until October. And the episodes that are going to round out the season are in October. We've got episode 10, I believe, of Season 2. It's called Ghost Fuckers. You heard me. I'm not joking. This is literally the name of the episode. Episode 11 will be called Mastermind, and that'll release sometime in November. And then we round out the year in December with the episode Sinsmas. So, first off, as I already mentioned, I am Sonic the Hedgehog. We got a couple of our friends and enemies here. First off, we got Mario. Oh, you know, I actually saw that the other day, the trailer for, like, Dark Universe. Oh, yeah, trust me, that's gonna blow your mind. That's gonna blow your mind. All right, well, Mario, we're first off thankful of the Super Mario Brothers movie that came out just about a year or two ago. That was a great film. Epic Universe sounds like it's gonna be great, and indeed, epic. You just been waiting to just let that one come out, haven't you? Yeah, sometimes it works. Anyway, we also have Lupe the Wolf. Lupe, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Hi, everyone.
Good to hear that you're doing okay.
Yeah.
So we also got, we were supposed to have Shade the Echidna here, but she had a bit of an emergency. I don't know, something to do with, is it possible to actually have too many French fries coming out of a machine that's designed to duplicate food? Because apparently that's what she claimed was going on. Yeah, that was Infinite, by the way.
If I may interrupt for a second, has anyone heard of a character named...
Has anybody heard of what?
Has anybody heard of a character named Vlad Plasmus from Danny Phantom?
No. Wait, Vlad Plasmus?
Yeah.
Isn't that like the main villain? Isn't that like the main villain of the show?
Well, apparently the actor that played him apparently the voice actor that played him just passed away at 80. Martin Mull.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
well, that's. Whoa! Wait a minute! Wait! Martin Mull.
Mm-hmm. The Martin Mull from Roseanne and Sabrina. Yep.
No, dude! I'm talking about Bull from Night Court, bruh.
Oh, never seen that show, but I have heard of it.
Yeah, Martin Mull was a big show. He was like the tall bailiff dude in the original Night Court. Wow, that's well. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Martin Mull and his family. Holy crap, that's a surprise. Rest in peace, Bull.
Yeah, he was only 80. Rest in peace. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, folks, I was just saying. That was Infinite, we heard earlier. That was Scourge, my very, very evil twin, and very, very stupid twin at that matter. So...
Okay, pretty much. I did have intelligence in the end. It won't be released by the time this happens, by the Happy Pride Month in the end, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Scourge, literally, you lead every fight with the right cross. Because quite frankly, I don't know why. Everybody knows you always lead with a left cross because it'll leave your opponent's cross.
Oh, why did you say it like that?
Because it's true. Anyway, we've also got. Sorry, guys! I haven't even finished the introductions yet. Jesus. Anyway, So we've also got, all right, where is it? All right, yo, Diddy Kong, where you at?
Staying away from that madness, dude.
It's a little late for that. You're part of the crew. You're pretty much involved in it. Anyway, folks, this is Diddy Kong from Donkey Kong Country, also having appeared in the Super Mario Brothers film, although it was a relatively quick one and done. They really got to give you an expanded role in the sequel, dude. I guess he's got nothing to respond to with that one. Okay.
Just meh.
All right. So we've also got Sage. Sage. We will deal with the catering later. Just come on. Get away from there. Get away from there.
Come on, great niece. We have a job to do. Come on.
Yes, daughter. Come on. Come over here. Come and sit on Papa's lap.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I tried not to laugh. You heard a little laugh. I'm sorry. When you said it like that.
As I've already mentioned, we've got Shadow. The other faker is here. And let's see, we've also got Eggman and Eggman Nega. And remember, no matter how bad things get, the yolks are always on them. So, I swear to God, Doctor, why have we not just put a bullet in his brain yet?
Oh, I don't know, Nega. Probably because I haven't thought of that yet.
Strange that we always happen to be the least ones to think about that, and everybody else just pulls guns on him. Even the robots pull guns on him. It's strange. You know, the sad part is,
when you say strange,
I hate to say this because, like, God forbid I should ever give either of the Eggmen credit for anything, but he's not wrong.
Yeah, true. And also, I don't know why. When I heard Eggman earlier, when I heard Eggman say "strange" in the case, it for some reason made me think of the whole "strange, isn't it?" joke from the OVA movie for some reason.
Really, you're bringing up that? I mean, to be fair, I mean that was not one of my better lines, but I mean, at least it wasn't as bad as Sonic Boomer Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I swear, every time that I got a script from these guys, I just wanted to bang my head against the wall. Or more appropriately, bang the script writers' heads against the wall.
Trust me, that's what I wanted to do during the comic days. So you're not the only one.
To be fair. All right, so folks, for a few moments, we need to take a bit of a detour from the video itself, so this way we can fill in some of our newbies who have never been on a review for a Helluva Boss episode. So that's pretty much Scourge, and I think who's our other newbie
Sonic,
to Helluva Boss?
I've been in these kind of videos.
Well, then who are our newbies to this?
That's Lupe and Diddy.
Yeah.
Okay, Lupe and Diddy. All right. I knew we had at least two newbies to this. All right, so Lupe, Diddy. Helluva Boss is an independent animated series created by Vivian Madrano. Now, if you've heard of Has Been Hotel, this is literally a show that was meant to be a spin-off from that, but because it took so long for them to get like an actual studio and get everything done for Has Been Hotel, Helluva Boss has been running for longer than the original show it spun out from. So Helluva Boss is, well, it's literally set in hell and focuses on 3 imps and a hellhound, basically denizens of hell who are called quote-unquote Hellborn. Our main character is a guy named Blitz, who is the titular Helluva Boss, and his employees, Moxie and Millie. We don't know what their last names are. Actually, no, we know what Moxie's last name technically is. We don't know what Millie's maiden name is. And then, of course, we have Luke. Yes, it's technically Blitz Buxo because the O is silent. Anyway, the Hellhound is Luna, officially Luna Buxo, I do believe. I don't know if she took Blitz's last name on or not, but she is his adopted daughter. The group run a company in hell, which is basically about pretty much killing people in the land of the living as revenge for people in hell. One of the characters who is a recurring member of the cast, he isn't in every episode because he's not really like a main character, is Stolas. Now, he is based on an actual real-life bit of mythology. He's supposed to be part of the so-called Ars Goetia, so he's demon royalty, and he's kind of in a very screwed-up kind of relationship with Blitz, or at the very least, he wants to be in a relationship with Blitz, but it's very, very complicated, and Blitz has severe emotional issues anyway. To be fair, so does Stolas, but Stolas is kind of a little bit less screwed up in some ways than Blitz, and more screwed up than Blitz in other ways. Anyway, this is going to be...
Stolas is also going through a pretty nasty divorce.
Yeah, also, yeah, Scourge, I just saw your little note there. He's not. He is Hellborn. He just happens to be part of the royalty, so he's an immortal.
I was just a little confused.
Yeah.
Going through a pretty nasty divorce with his ex-wife, Stella.
Well, actually, the divorce is still ongoing. They haven't finalized it yet.
I'm just wondering.
But yeah,
I honestly hope they do.
I'm just wondering what happened to Octavia doing all this.
Octavia. Now that's Stolas and Stella's daughter. She has popped up occasionally. We've seen her in episode 2 of the first season. We've seen her in episode 2 of the second season. She is going to be returning later this season. So at this point, I have to assume she's going to show up sometime between Ghostfuckers and Sinsmas. Or she may be popping up in one of the shorts, because what they've been doing now, after they did the mid-season finale with episode 7, before they released episode 8, they released a short episode called Hell's Bells, which is literally about Millie and her sister Sally Mae, who is a trans woman, and is actually played by one. They've said they're going to be doing a few more shorts, I think probably in between episode 9 and episode 10. So I don't know why we have that big delay. Initially, I thought, okay, they're doing it because they want to do a Halloween episode on Halloween, but Apology Tour happened on Halloween. That's the episode that's directly following the one we're about to review tonight, or rather react to tonight, and which we'll be doing in the very near future. So Ghostfuckers, for whatever reason, is being delayed until October, and I don't know why.
Yeah, so I can't pretty much think without laughing at that with that name.
Yeah, I think that was the intention. It's also, I think, meant to be a parody of Ghostbusters, but anyway.
Oh boy.
So that is your quick overview, and that's also a quick overview for anybody who is new to the channel. I will say there is swearing in this for anybody who's new to this and has not seen this. There's swearing, there's blood, there's death. It's basically an R-rated cartoon. How they managed to get away with even half the stuff they get away with on YouTube without getting demonetized, I have no earthly idea, but I love the fact that YouTube is willing to let this happen. It's a great series. I'm still pissed we have not yet gotten a home video release for Hazbin Hotel Season 1 or Helluva Boss Season 1. I'm hoping that they will realize they've got a market there for that. They can do it with, at the very least, they could easily release home video for Helluva Boss through, whatever method they want for merchandise through Shark Robot, which has been their primary merch seller for all things related to Helluva Boss. This used to be the case for Hazbin Hotel, but now Hazbin Hotel has its own official website because, again, it's at least partially owned by A24 Films, so this is technically owned by a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Discovery, who do own A24 Films. That is one of their subsidiaries. So I don't know how the merch is actually working through, who's doing the merch for Hazbin Hotel, but there's material on that from their actual Hazbin Hotel website, separate from Shark Robot these days, which I'm a little sad about because it was nice to have that all in one space, but what are you going to do? So yeah, again, This is a hard R show, folks. So expect swearing, expect anything and everything. Now, to be fair, they do blur some stuff out, which I think is meant to be kind of the joke. But at the same time, it's also like they do all this other stuff, and yet there's some stuff that they decide they're going to blur out. It's like, really? This is where you draw the line? It's like, okay. Anyway, folks, we are jumping right into it since you got all this done. This is your warning. Again, if you don't like violence, swearing, or jokes and or implications of a sexual nature, turn away now. And for those of you who are old hands who have seen this already, you know what to expect. You've seen this before. Let's get right into it, folks.
This should be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
At least,
Yep, there's the warning right now.
At least the lovely Luna is back.
Whoa, what the hell is with the damn... Dude,
What?
why is this... This was delayed like crazy for me.
Let me turn down the
Hang on a
volume.
minute. Yeah, dude, pause it a second.
Nesting my daring
Yeah,
do
first.
is half
Yeah.
Is that better?
Behind the smile, my beak is
Much.
Never mind.
Yeah, I think it was because it was on HD. Yeah, it was on HD. That was your issue. You had to take it off of HD. Since it's off HD, we're good.
Agree.
When I see him, I know that it won't feel so tough.
Is this a musical?
Yes, believe it or not, they do have... Alright, dude, seriously, Shadow, stop messing with the goddamn mouse, please.
Sorry.
Because every time you do that, it brings up the title bars.
How perfect it could be when I see him tonight. See him tonight? All right. It's been a while since he begged for attention. Are we okay?
Seriously.
Say, I'm getting by avoiding his questions. So complicated. I hate when it's complicated. Why do I always end up in situations that are complicated? Here I go again, getting in my head. So I'll focus on
Yeah, I assumed it was because it was on high def. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, stop. Pause this.
What? What's wrong?
Alright. We're getting massive delays
Lagging
over
away.
here. We are getting
doing like
massive
that-
lag. Yeah.
It's doing like
Yeah,
that
right,
one.
right, yeah.
It's doing like.
All right,
the
stop.
open
Hang
mic
on.
night.
All right, but don't play it yet. First off, dude, take it back to the beginning because again, we literally got massive lag right from the get-go. That's number one. Second off, go over to the gear here, where the thing there. All right, go up to the gear. Turn off ambient mode. Turn off stable volume. Because I think that's also screwing with us somehow. Now,
Yeah, true.
360 should be fine. I think 420 would have done us fine, but either way.
Okay.
Yeah, because now we're
So pretty much the open mic. Now we're moving in style.
Yeah, now we're actually getting it without the lag.
Yeah, sorry, audience.
Oh, God.
In my stomach,
Right.
haven't felt this nervous since I was a little fluffy down nesting.
Was Solus drunk last night?
Yeah.
No, he's just
No.
really, really nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but I'm actually impressed that they started out with a musical number from the beginning.
Now, to be fair, to answer, I think it was Lupe who asked this. Yeah, this series has done musical numbers just as much as has been Hotel. There's always the possibility of a musical number in Helluva Boss. And in fact, Bryce Pinkham is from Broadway.
Nice,
Wow.
but still, from the start, though, is a surprise for me.
Mm-hmm.
See him tonight. All right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not too surprised. Yeah.
Are we okay? Can't really say. I'm getting by
Now, to be fair, I wasn't expecting them to go right out of the gate. I thought they would start with a little something real quick and then go into potentially a musical number because it would have been a perfect spot for it. But hey, whatever works.
I will say the animation scenes a little different.
Part of this is because they have had a little bit more of a lead time since they took that break at the mid-season.
That is true.
And then there's Stolas deciding he wants to deep-freeze himself. What the fuck? Hey, one thing though. Wait. One thing though, Sonic. Why has he got a bandage on his arm? Yeah, I was just gonna say. That's right. You missed this one, Mario. All right, so about like 2 or 3 episodes back, Stolas got kidnapped by an assassin named Stryker, and he got stabbed multiple times with angelic weaponry, and he basically took a while to heal. So the only thing I think that he still hadn't healed from at that point, or at the very least was on the last day of his dressings for, was the injury to the arm. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go back and double check. Wait. Are you sure I wasn't here for that? Well, if you weren't here for that, then I'm really confused as to why you don't know why he's got the bandage. You know, he could have just had a bit of a minor memory lapse there, Sonic. Fair point there, Nega, but alright. So, the one thing I do want to say about this, because, like, again, some of us have already seen this episode, some of us are seeing it for the first time. The one thing I will say about this episode, and I gotta say this, is Stolas really has a very, very, very problematic situation in that song, because he's more concerned about how things are going to go for him than worrying about what Blitz is actually going to feel about it. Oh, in the glass. Good lord. Inconvenient ramp. Good lord.
No.
Seriously, he's going to scoop up the ice cream? That's just all kinds of wrong.
Mm-hmm.
No need, ma'am. I was just in the
And no 5-second rule.
Wallet.
Oh my god, it's those fucking cherubs.
Yes, it is.
I hate those things.
Yes.
What is that?
That's a sheep.
How that guy? How do you know that guy didn't shower?
He literally just said he was in underwear level.
Doesn't this all seem a little sinful?
We've been over this. We are still helping people. We just provided that man with a to be
Stop talking.
He's sure to get into heaven. We just
Stop talking.
Interesting note. Guys, very interesting note. That female sheep is voiced by Vivian Medrano.
No way.
No way. She is. That is, in fact, she's also voiced 2 other characters in the show. So yes, she has appeared in her own series as a couple of different characters.
No way.
Really?
Tranquilizer and
Well, that was.
Yeah, I love how the halos are basically considered to be attached to their bodies, even though they just float there.
not those dope.
Good cop, bad cop.
More like bad cop, dumb cop. Although I can't tell which one's which because they're both idiots.
I have a feeling that drawing is worse than Blitzo's art.
It's literally called Dwarfs.
Okay, wait. Shadow. I'm gonna say this for the umpteenth time to you. The O is silent, jackass.
Sorry.
Dude, even Blitz says that. How do you keep missing that?
First of all, fuck you. It's the full moon. I gotta meet up with Stolas tonight.
His name is Blitz. The O is silent. Get it right.
I know, I made a mistake. Sheesh.
Yeah, the birds started giving me more ways out of our monthly fuck sesh. She'd be all like,
yeah,
but
Dr. Gerald, 50 years to make one.
So I've just been taking
At least we can agree that Blitz's drawings suck worse than the Dork's drawings.
TMI, sir.
Point being, tonight
Well, that's not exactly a high bar anyway.
Feeling like my stamina's up.
And Luna's just trying to get that stuff in the trash can.
Bored of you.
Holy shit, she talks! That was literally my reaction when we finally got lines out of her.
Welcome back, Luna.
Yes!
Finally bits.
How do you know? Wow.
Where'd you go?
She's gone.
Yeah, Luna just pulled a Batman! That is seriously the most awesome thing I've seen in this show. quite literally is like she literally just pulled a Batman in full view of Millie.
Don't worry, Mox. By the end of the night, I'll have
How awesome is that?
if the gag will let
Actually, pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah, no. That's our Luna.
Yeah, don't let Warwolf hear you say that. He'll come after you with a goddamn rusty knife.
Oh, they censor that shit.
Oh yeah, they censor that. And yet somehow they don't censor the butt plug with the tail. You figure that out.
Yeah. Like, oh, you gotta give me.
Yeah, I gotta give Sonic the point on that one. It's like they'll censor the dildo, but they won't censor the butt plug with the tail. That's a little weird. Isn't that a bit of a double standard?
Wait for them to return to Earth.
Yeah, I think that's meant to be a reference to season 1 of Hazbin Hotel, because that's what they officially call the angelic forces that come down to kill sinners once a year. So yeah. Now the thing is, we don't know when. Guys. Well, assuming they haven't just called it off altogether, because it's like, holy shit, now hell knows how to fight back, so.
Since their assault on Compound X, our government has quadrupled our funding and allowed us unfettered access.
But yeah, the other thing that I want to bring up is we don't know exactly when Helluva Boss takes place in terms of, does it take place at the same time as Hazbin Hotel? Does it take place after? What? What?
There was literally of Luna. A Luna
yeah, I saw.
Suit in the case.
Yeah, a Luna fursuit. I saw it. Dude, you've got to remember, this is not my first time seeing this.
This great country. Well, once we work out all the kinks, yeah.
Thanks.
Also, Shadow, what browser are you using?
So far, we've only
I'm using Brave.
2 feet in diameter. Hardly big enough to fit
Oh, no wonder we've been having issues with this.
It's blocking the ad, so that should at least be good.
Yeah, that's true, but I'll be honest, it's probably better off using...
Oh, shit!
Oh, Lord. Well,
whose dumb idea was to send kids into battle?
Messed up.
Dumb idea was
a bunch of dorks?
That's mine.
Probably.
Yeah, I was actually about to say that too.
I literally have a pair of lightsabers right here in my hands.
Why?
Yeah, so what?
I mean, is the suits designed like the actual characters, like Moxie, Millie?
Yes, they're pretty much patterned on them. Yes. So you've got Colin dressed up as Moxie, you've got Cletus as Blitz, and then you've got Keeney as Millie, and then you got Agent 1 running around in the Luna fursuit. What the hell? These ears actually move, which is kind of hilarious.
Just
wow.
They literally had to get out of the armor just so they could take the armor through the transform.
Welcome, Lou.
That's hilarious. But the one thing I do want to bring up, though, again, Shadow, you should probably think about using Firefox, just get Adblock Plus and no script, and it should handle all the issues for it. Well, I'd have to walk you through how no script works, but
what kind of...
Oh my god.
That requires the director spending money he doesn't need to spend just for an ad.
They're all horny. What's the mood?
I don't know.
No. Adblock, dude, Adblock Plus doesn't cost money. They would be more than happy if you donated, but you're not required to. Adblock Plus is free.
Where's the rest of them? He wasn't alone before. I say we follow him for a bit. Make sure.
Yeah, we'll talk more after the show, man.
If we don't do this, we're
I don't know why. I cannot take the voice of that one seriously.
Wait, are we talking about the one that looks like a big Cletus? Okay, so we're talking about
one that sounds like Mickey.
Cletus, yeah, okay.
Do you know the measurements of the
Yeah, and also it's Steamboat Willie now.
No, it's still Mickey. Because remember, Steamboat Willie's public domain now.
Fancy. All right, I'm into it.
Right.
Sweet heavens, what kind of store is this?
Which, by the way, somebody's already doing something with that. We're actually getting a Steamboat Willie horror film. No lie.
Yeah, and the director is really pissed about it.
Just out looking to get some good tormenting in.
The director is dead, dude. Walt Disney has been dead since the 1960s.
Dang.
I'm not even gonna add anything on to that.
You literally said the director is pissed about it. The director is dead.
As long as it doesn't hurt.
Walt Disney has been dead for going on 50 years.
Or something for a mild spanking.
Actually, excuse me, going on 80 years.
What the actual fuck is all this stuff?
Hang on. Mario, do you want to field this one? Because I've seen you deal with some weird shit lately. Yeah, basically this is, I'm trying to keep it relatively PG here, which is kind of ironic because we're talking about, like an R-rated cartoon. But basically that's for, people who want to do really, really weird stuff during sex.
Solid Fizz. I gotta get the good shit for tonight, and I know you and Oz make the best toys in town. I got you.
And
Hey, our boy Fizzy!
yeah, Fizz and Oz.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of fun to see that Fizz and Blitz managed to make up, so.
Yeah, it's actually kind of nice. And oh my.
Well, you gotta remember, Ozzy is Osmodeus, the literal embodiment of the sin of lust. So, I mean, him like developing sex toys kind of makes sense.
Oh shit, those are nice.
And if you're feeling really
We Fiona will actually, you know what? I'll just keep that to myself after the video.
Oh, for the love of God!
Really? For the love of God?
On that?
So apparently that's so is anybody else weirded out that it's a chainsaw and has tentacles?
Yeah,
I mean,
very
like,
much so.
Like, the sheer size of the dildo is bad enough, but then you add in the fact that it's a chainsaw and has tentacles. What the hell?
Don't question it, that's what I learned.
I'm pretty sure at this point, like, questioning things. I was like, this is the only reason I'm going to keep what little sanity. I'm sorry, Nega, when did you ever have sanity?
Knuckle did to us because now we make him pay for the humans, for the heavens, and most of all for us. Let's go kick some ass! Let's fuck 'em up! What? How did you know?
Oh crap! It's just to like break the because this thing throws in
There we go.
Shadow.
I can see it now.
What?
Yeah, you literally we gotta rewind it a bit because.
Got a lot of nerve.
It literally froze during a segment. We're having lag again. So. Rewind a little bit. No. Shadow.
You said rewind.
Shadow. A little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more. Get back.
A little bit more.
Find ya?
I'll tell you what.
Weird chainsaw thing.
Yeah. Wait. Go back to the dildo. There you go. Stop. Right there. That's perfect.
Right here.
Yes, that's fine.
Because now we make him pay for the humans, for the heavens, and most of all for us. Let's go.
So, Shadow, what were you using before Brave? Because we never had this issue until you started using it.
Well, there was Google Chrome, but that's full of ads up the wazoo. I'm gonna see my in this.
Right. This is another. Yeah, this is another reason why I say you definitely should look into Firefox and AdBlock Plus.
I'm going to assume that the director's in it having hiccups. That's the only thing I'm going to assume. Yeah, Luna being.
Again, like Eggman. Yeah, guys. Again, we don't want to let Warwolf know that anybody here is basically, creeping on Luna. He will kill things. I've met that guy when he gets annoyed.
Okay, this is good. Where's the pop?
Wow, that's hilarious. Literally, Keely got stopped mid-flight by a pair of dildos.
Wow.
Got him.
And Millie is pretty damn impressive as a fighter.
Dude, she is goddamn impressive.
The irony is that ironically enough, when it comes to hand, we know of approximately 2 people in the group who are better than her at hand, and that's I wouldn't have believed that until I saw it. One is Blitz, the other is Luna.
It's believable to me.
Yeah, because literally at this point it's like Blitz is more of an all-rounder. At least I would have thought so.
Oh, you shot Luna, you bastards.
It was just a grazing shot off.
One second. Human Luna cameo.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, oh boy.
I love that expression.
I want to know what was so worried in the past.
I don't want blowout sale. I don't want these anymore.
To be fair, that makes sense because Mammon is the one who made those, and after Fizzarelli quit on him in the mid-season finale, I'm not surprised. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So guys, we were talking about this. We were talking about this before we got onto the show here. Yeah, I just wanted to slap the hell out of Solus for this because, like, he did everything wrong.
Shit for us to
I mean, he did everything.
Like this extra large candle that smells like horny. I got whatever.
Wow.
This little guy is.
You got a candle that smells like horny. It's like, really? It's like,
How can a candle smell like horny? Please explain that to us.
Yes, please explain
oh
to
my God, he actually shows off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
it's right here. I always bring it. Why do you?
I need it back. Permanently.
No. Hold on, Stolas. Come on. Is this because I've taken up skipping a few rounds with you in bed because I'm busy? That ain't fair. All right, I can still hold up my end of the bargain. All right, let me show you a good time tonight. You know I can.
Please don't say it like that, Blitz.
Come on, bitch.
Come on, Stolas.
Don't disappoint.
No.
Yeah, again, that was literally part of where he screwed up. It's like, dude, we know what you're going for with the crystal thing, but god damn it, this was the wrong way to go about it. You do not scare the crap out of Blitz by saying
what?
And also doing it on the day where it was supposed
to bang, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of just,
yeah. So like again, like so here's one of the first things. Here's one of the first things. Now there's a guy on YouTube who did a video called Sarcastic Horse. He did a video literally called "Stolas Did Everything Wrong," referring to this very episode. And again, he really lays it out a lot better than I ever could. But I'm going to tell you straight up. The worst thing Stolas could have done, literally, was start off by scaring the living crap out of Blitz. The first thing he should have done was say, you know, I have something for you. It's an easier way for you to get to Earth without being at risk. Then say, you know, here's the crystal. This means you don't need to worry about the book if you still want to come see me and be in a relationship. That's what he should have done. What he did here, he screwed up in every possible way. And the other thing is that he probably should have done this at a time when it wasn't their scheduled night. Because again, the arrangement they had, and again, this is for Lupe and who's our other newbie to this?
Diddy.
Thank you.
Diddy.
Yeah, Diddy. So. The arrangement these two had, basically starting since episode 1, was basically in the pilot, Stolas got seduced by Blitz in order for him to steal the grimoire. Stolas then basically got him in a deal where it's like, okay, once a month I need the book back for a some kind of like ritual or something I have to do. Bring the book back that night. We'll have a night where we basically just bang for however many hours, and then you can keep the book for the rest of the time. Now, over the course of the series, Stolas has genuinely developed feelings for Blitz, but to be fair, he's also somewhat projecting a bit of an idealized fantasy of Blitz onto Blitz, so it's not really helping matters any. So when he wanted to give Blitz a means to get to and from Earth without having to do the arrangement for the book. But he went about this the entirely wrong way, because he literally put Blitz on guard, scared the crap out of him, dropped a bunch of stuff on him that he wasn't ready for, and made it seem like this was just a normal night. And now, literally, you got Blitz lashing out on him, but he's genuinely justified in this because he just had all this dropped on him, and now Stolas wants to walk away because he thinks he's got the answer for whether or not Blitz wants to be involved with him long term, and he's still not actually paying attention to what Blitz is saying. This is just, like, again, it's like I wanted to smack the out of Stolas the first time I saw this. Because again, going into this review, reaction, whatever you want to call it, I'm one of the few people who's seen it already. I was not going into this blind. Straight up. What? I mean, that right there, that whole bit is like, literally, Blitz just flat out told me, like, don't go walking away from me on this. You dropped all this on me out of nowhere. I've got no idea what the hell I'm supposed to respond to this with. And then you're just going to walk off? Talk to me, you feathered son of a bitch. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm like, I actually was going into this blind, Sonic, and like, I just been kind of letting you do this because, you know, you have seen us. So I got to agree with you on this, because it does feel like Stolas did kind of cock this up.
Yeah.
I get what you did there. Owl, cockbird, yeah, I get it.
I just noticed that this episode...
That's insulting.
I just noticed this episode didn't have any end credit music.
Yeah, no, this is one of the rare ones that does not, but I think it's because we did get that opening scene that was a full-on musical. All right, so folks, that was season 2, episode 8, The Full Moon. Now, guys, correct me if I'm wrong here, but like, is it just me, or did Stolas royally fuck this up?
I think he did.
Oh, he royally fucked it up, all right.
But none of us.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not gonna make the joke.
Go ahead, make the joke. At this point, I'm waiting for it. I want to hear it. Come on, lay it on me, Faker.
The funny thing is, none of us are royals.
Right.
Well, technically, I am a royal in the end, so...
Yeah, but in Sonic's terms, you can be a royal pain in the ass. The same.
Yeah, to be fair, Scourge, like you're more of a usurper than a royal, so... But I will give Shadow that one, royal pain in the ass. Yeah, that one works. But, all right, so again, folks, this was Season 2, Episode 8, The Full Moon. Season 2, Episode 9, Apology Tour, came out while we were waiting to get everybody together in order to have this particular reaction video. So we will be putting that one out as soon as we get the chance. Does anybody, since they're relatively short, does anybody actually want to do the Hell's Bells short at some point? 'Cause, I mean, it's only like maybe 5 minutes.
I've seen.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah,
it's like a 5-10 minute short. It's nowhere near the length of a regular episode, and it primarily focuses on Millie and her sister Sally Mae. We might do that at some point in the near future. Basically, fans, let us know in the comments whether or not you want us to do that, and if we get enough people who say, actually, here's an idea. Shadow, have our director put this up in the community tab, a poll as to whether or not our viewers want us to do the Hell's Bells short And if the poll comes up yes, we'll do it. And if it comes up no, we won't. And if we don't get any votes, we'll just figure out whether or not we're going to do it on our own. But that would be a good way to decide whether or not we should actually do it. Obviously, we're going to do episode 9 because that's a full-on episode. But yeah. And anyway, folks, if you do want to see the episode without us, running at the mouth on top of this, we're going to have a link to the actual episode in the description. Again, this was, I'll be honest, I was not expecting the cherubs or the dorks to pop up in this episode. I was fully expecting those either in Ghost Fuckers or Masterminds. So to see them pop up where they did here, that was a shock. I knew that the Agents of Dorks were coming back because we got that confirmed in a Q&A live stream from Vivzy Pop's channel well before they even started season 2, that they were coming back. We also had confirmation that Sally Mae was coming back. It looks like at this point she was just back for the short, but she could possibly be coming back in a later episode as well. Who the hell knows? Pun intended. But yeah, it took you a minute to actually realize what I just said, huh? But yeah. So yeah, I mean, we still have 3 episodes left in the season. They've been confirmed up through season 4, so we know we're getting at least 2 more seasons. We don't know when we're getting season 2 yet of Has Been Hotel. However, due to the fact that we do know they just wrapped the recording for the voice actors and that they haven't yet started work, I don't believe, on the animation, and that the animation itself is usually about an 18-month turnaround, the only way they could actually be done with work for the season, for the second season, and have it be out before the end of 2025 is if they would have started this work immediately after the announcement that they were getting ready for the drop back in 2023. Because remember, they announced in 2023 that the season was ready to drop in July of last year. That didn't happen because they decided to, quote unquote, stand in solidarity with the strikers, which did not help some of the people who were involved in the unions who went on strike. And we've got another strike potentially coming up either later this year or sometime next year. I forget which it is. But if they are just now, as I suspect they are, starting work on season 2's animation, there's usually about an 18-month turnaround unless they're going straight on through with the animation for a season. So that being the case, we would be extremely lucky to see season 2 at the end of 2025. If that strike happens with the animators, which I believe is Ayatse and Tag, I forget. Ironically enough, I just talked to somebody the other day who mentioned what IATSE stands for. It's basically anything not involved with acting or voice acting. And then you've got TAG, which is the Animators Guild. One or both of them is potentially going to go on strike because they might be, coming up on their contracts, whether it's tail end of this year or beginning of 2025, which could delay Has Been even further, and it could also potentially impact Helluva Boss, at least as far as season 3 is concerned.
Dang.
So we don't know what's going on there. We don't know if the strike is going to happen, but we do know it's a possibility.
Also, Sage and Diddy Kong, what do you guys think about the episode? You guys haven't seen any.
It was fine.
That's good.
I will recommend that you go back and rewatch the original, the pilot and the first season, and then the second season. I will warn you right now, season 1, episode 8 was extraordinarily delayed because of they actually had Kesha as an actress for one of the 7 deadly sins, Queen Beelzebub. So they had to delay that episode for the better part of 2 years. So season 1, the season was supposed to end on a 2-part finale. Part 1 was season 1, episode 7. Season 1, episode 8 takes place later that same night. And they, like I said, it was delayed for almost a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So when you're looking through it, you could probably look up the regular Helluva Boss playlist on VivziePop's channel, but the pilot itself, for whatever reason, is not part of the playlist, even though some parts of it are definitively still canonical to the show. So you just go to their actual regular video list, and then you can look for it that way, or you can look for the pilot, and then you can also just go to the playlist and you can just look up the Helluva Boss series, and it'll go in order minus the pilot. So at least I think it will. It should. But yeah, anyway, folks, if you happen to like this video, by all means, leave us a like, hit the subscription button, ring that notification bell, leave us a comment if you've got anything you have to say about this particular episode, whether or not you think, again, did Stolas screw this up? Was Bliss in any way in fault? I don't really think he was, because he was expecting one thing and had something else entirely dropped on him. I get where Stolas wanted to go with this, but again, I really think he screwed this up in every way possible. Again, if you look up Sarcastic Chorus, he's got a video literally says Stolas did everything wrong. And again, I do agree with him on this. And if you do happen to go over to that video and you happen to like it, hey, just tell him Shadow&Friends Gaming sent you. Just to give us a little bit of a nod and a wink. And anyway, for Mario, for Eggman Nega, for the regular Eggman, for Infinite, for Shadow, Diddy, Sage, and the rest of us, this has been Sonic the Hedgehog saying, help you have a good time, folks. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time for episode 9, Apology Tour. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
See you later, folks.